yeah. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again, yeah. I had to tighten the plan, yeah. I got it right in the end, now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't care what's still private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough.
What's going on, chat?
5, 2, 3 on the business. Whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them what I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again, yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops, if he drop, I just hit my dance. I was pop, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I go it again and again. Who was the dummy that died? I'm the coldest around, but he folding again and again. I'm in the I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the
Alright, yeah, we're just waiting for
either you rolling the dust. You with it, so what? Keep it running. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again, yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10.
That's tough.
Now we on top once again, yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on 10.
Yeah, just went on my phone, dude. Alright, let's look at contracts. Now this dude's good. Oh, shit.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then,
luckily, my
sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no, I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get expected at the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad
That's
news
the playbook,
is you spent more. Okay. Look, sometimes you need the faith. Sometimes you need to know your worth. Sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but in front of the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake. You gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage, the mainframe. Loosen up your
and I have
face,
my next game is a CPU game.
Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before I engage.
After 5 seasons playing in Carson, the Chargers have a new home, and it's the beautiful new SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Atlanta Falcons and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Set to kick off.
2 teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
On first down, it's Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
A gain of 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still ended up with a solid game.
On button.
Fires one that's intercepted.
Accident.
Fuck. He takes this one back into the end zone. The Falcon defense has a touchdown.
That was in there. That was in there.
Adam Vinatieri for the extra.
And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
If it gets open, I can run it out on the side. Take it back.
The Charger drive about to get going. Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. Being chased out left.
Oh, I thought it was caught that.
Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off. It made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. Oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the gun, here's Newton.
What the fuck was that?
This is caught for a Falcon
He just
touchdown.
fucking hurt him. What the
Chris Hogan, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
This dude actually is not even like
Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game. They always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches?
open according to Madden. Oh, he said.
Jones. And they will take it at the 29-yard line.
He literally waved his hand.
At their own 29-yard line.
Now the first carry hit for Todd Gurley. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He was brought down by Drew Tranquill. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, Newton.
Fuck, bro. I literally have a dude in that.
This one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. He's going to let one go deep.
Bro, I literally got
This is
caught.
caught inside the 15.
Y'all see that? I got.
Fuck. Now with 2 first quarter
That's a GG.
touchdown passes. And the Falcons will
Honestly,
extend their
going to this game
lead.
expecting to win it, but I didn't.
Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term, they just boat race someone. Heck, his car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past him.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. He brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over first and 10 at
The Charger drive about to get going. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down.
44-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Herbert.
Please hold your blocks, bro.
Former #1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney. And it'll be a second and long.
34-yard line.
My God, that's such bullshit.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
He gets a block. He's just standing there.
It's the Pro Bowler.
He's just...
And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in?
There's nothing I can do.
So, but you have to remember, with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career, or even
He just stood there like a fucking idiot,
in this
bro.
case, the NFL veteran defense ended up
Oh,
winning the
fuck
battle.
this game.
24-yard line.
Dancing to his left. Incomplete.
He literally stood there
They
like
certainly
a
did a
fucking
nice
idiot,
job
not even
improvising there,
get
extending
any
the play,
time
hoping
and
someone
fucking.
would come open
So
downfield,
I had to force
but
the
they
throw.
never did.
And throw.
The chance of wasting this
10.
great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Gurley.
Tackle, please.
It's
Not
gonna
even
get
that
done.
good.
He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Give him 3 yards there, as that'll take us to 4th down.
On for the field goal.
See, why couldn't you use
38-yard attempt.
Vinatieri's kick is good.
Bro, hasn't
Crowd is on. It's 24-0. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense, because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
At their own 25-yard line.
I could have juked
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack the seat. They attack him here.
bitch, too.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Jadeveon Clowney
insane
in
fucking
there for the
pressure.
sack on what will be the final play
Oh
of
my
this
fucking
first quarter.
God.
Charger
This
football
game
to start
is
quarter
fucking
number 2,
game.
as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Out of the gun, Herbert. Quick hit, it's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
It's 4th down.
Ah, fuck, I forgot it was a QB draw. I'm such a dumbass. Bro!
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the
That
Falcons will
sucks. I
take
needed
control
that
of
too.
the
I should just...
football in great field position.
Should not have hurried that up. That was a dumbass move. Not even gonna count.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep.
Jeez. Fuck!
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Oh, I have 3 games that I have to play after this. One's a guaranteed
It's a
win.
pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
2
4
are gonna be
at the 38-yard line.
They fake the give. Newton. And he will find Ridley.
What the?
It's complete.
Oh my God, he's just literally running
to the
through my
30-yard line here, right at
Fuck
the 30.
me, chat.
Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a first down.
This game sucks ass, bro.
Play action. It's Newton.
That's your zone!
End zone for the Falcon touchdown. Russell Gage, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
I know a lot of people look at these games and think, all right, this thing's done. Let's have some sportsmanship. Let's not try and score. You should never do that in the NFL. I've seen big leads blown, and teams that look like they had a victory, all of a sudden we're going home with a loss.
Takes this about 5
I hate,
yards
literally,
deep.
okay, look.
This will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for
He
the
literally
touchback.
traded away, like,
25-yard line.
everything he has. That's the crazy thing.
The Charger drive about to
Literally
get going.
everything he
and last
has.
time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down. It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
What? You just stop moving! I can't. I literally can't do anything. Fuck. You just stop.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part,
He literally
what
stopped
they've seen,
fucking moving.
it's been pretty sensational.
And of course, I actually just caught a field goal block. Fuck me.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in
He
this
literally
second
stopped
quarter.
moving. Now it's fucking open too.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. He's going to look deep down.
What are you doing in your zone?
The catch is
Oh.
made. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Fuck, I have you in the
Shotgun
deep
snap
half.
for
You're
Newton.
not even gonna play the deep half.
And it's
Pick six.
intercepted. He was trying to give it to Ridley. Derwin James with a pick. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. And maybe a small measure of revenge for this defense because they've been thoroughly dominated so far, but a brief bright spot there with that pick 6.
Seemingly coming up for air after being dominated as you described. They get a nice play there. Probably not going to change the balance of this game, but they have to feel a little bit better about themselves after that one.
So they'll get another shot
and then of
on
course I
offense
get
following that
perfect
pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Crazy part is
Taking
he
about
gets fucking
7
ball
yards
out.
deep. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Coming off the pick 6, it's Newton. Airing it out, looking for Ridley.
Another pick.
It's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. That's sort of the second quarter to forget for him to have 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget,
Holy.
compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move
Let's go,
on.
Caleb.
He hasn't been able to do it.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later.
Oh, of course you read that.
They miss
Perfect.
making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback.
The hell was
when he
that?
stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. Fielded in the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 10-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Newton.
You got it.
They're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Come on. That has
33 yards that time.
First down, Atlanta.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. He and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Flush to his right, and he's going to keep it here.
Oh my fucking God! Why, bro? I forgot to hit the.
Away from the pressure and get a nice game.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Escaping the pressure right.
Yes, give me that.
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going.
Take over 1st and 10.
After the turnover, here's Herbert.
No, I hit the wrong button. And I got hit by
interception. Picked off by Dante Hightower.
Hey, bro.
A game like this, 5 interceptions. What does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it.
Ooh, how is that not a pick, bro? Are you fucking kidding me? That's an easy
this
pick.
could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Kenneth Murray on the coverage.
Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. Gets this one to Ridley.
What? Hey, of course you just missed the hit.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Newton on 3rd down. Cam fighting.
What the fuck, bro? How do you miss that?
Back going through the line. Quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
What am I down by?
His kick is good. And they will extend their lead now up to 22. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get
If I
3
score, we're only down
and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2.
And off deep in his own territory, comes up the football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy.
Man,
you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
From his own end zone.
You're not even double teaming. You're not even double teaming him. What the fuck, bro?
And this one results in the safety. And the safety there, another
I hit double team. What the fuck do you do? Nothing.
How many more can they make?
It just doesn't make any sense.
Now, Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
And for sure they can't afford it.
It doesn't. It just doesn't,
And
bro.
they will get the first down here as they move into field goal
Chad.
range as well, inside the 25.
He doesn't even deserve to have this many fucking points, bro.
About set to begin the next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk.
What? I didn't do that, by the way, Chad.
Takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
From the 24, they'll go again on second and 10.
Shot deep.
Final play of the half here. It's Rosen. Going up top. He's got a man complete. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. Good coverage there on special teams.
Of course, when I
get him down shy of the 20.
Whenever he hits me, immediate palm. Get the fuck out.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also with their...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. Third and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try to find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short.
Of course he catches everything that's been done.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
If he wins this game, he doesn't deserve it, period. Thank you.
It's intercepted. Picked by the rookie linebacker, Kenneth Murray. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is, you've got to...
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
What is he doing?
Austin Eckler, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Falcons 36, Chargers 8.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 23-yard line.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. Room here to run. And now look at this. Big gain to fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. It's a gain of 34.
Offense retains possession.
Newton on first down. And able to break Broke one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Off play action. Newton forced out to his left. And he's going to get this down.
If I would have
scrambled
20-yard
line.
Sure.
Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
First down. I guarantee if I would have
now a first down throw for Newton. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
To Todd Gurley.
In order for pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
It's caught at the 7. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. On first and goal, Gurley. And he'll take it into the end zone.
Oh, shit! He doesn't deserve it.
Todd Gurley. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons push further out in front. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
43. Chargers.
Oh, and of
18.
course. Fuck you. And of course he knows the cheese thing. No. What the fuck? You're a bitch, bro.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here. 1st and 10. Right at the 50-yard line. Off play action. He'll throw to start the drive. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones.
I hate this.
This is close to the 40-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Here's Newton. This one caught by Ridley. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, and chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. Steps away to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 7.
From the gun, here's Newton. He's going to air it out deep for Hogan. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down. To no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. He's now just 3 yards shy of 197 yards receiving on the contest, and a first down. He's going to air it out deep for Hogan. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's by a rookie linebacker, Kenneth Murray. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is...
And can you believe it? It's a 2nd safety in this ball game. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's the safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and
Another carry now for Gurley.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
He can run for it, and he will. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
9 yards. First down, Falcons.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Malik Jackson there to make the stop.
9-yard line.
Again, they run with Gurley. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
Drew Tranquill.
The Falcons on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Newton. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. That's caught by Parker. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
First down, Atlanta.
They'll try and choose some clock with Gurley. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Newton will drop this underneath to Gurley. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pick.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton.
At the 37-yard.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's not going to get the first down. He had to get to the 30, but he's a yard or 2 short. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
4th down.
And this is caught at the 8. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline. And I think this one might just be over.
Adam Bennett.
There's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Kyle Van Noy make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. And the pressure gets to him again. Tyler Davison hauling it off the edge to sack him.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And they almost almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. And he's going to go down. Kyle Van Noy. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Newton's going to throw it. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Operating from the gun, Newton. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
18. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Joe Reed returning. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Charger drive about to get going. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. One last throw here for Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones. And it is going to go down. His time has now run out on this game.
Yeah, we dominate today.
Today's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Atlanta, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they will head home next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.